Did I get a text?
Yeah.
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Why do you have his teeth?
For this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't have anything to watch tonight afterwards. You're probably tired anyway.
Me?
Yeah.
I slept till 4. I'd go home and play
I already
video games
thought that
till
was
7
funny,
a.m.
and
again.
there's comment.
Hello,
did
granddaughter.
Joe
Love
salsa?
you.
Yes. Your father ate all the salsa.
Uh-huh.
How dare you?
You know how he is.
Salsa is talking.
All my tacos
Yes.
are salsa.
I'm staring straight into your soul because I love you so much.
What?
What?
Oh my goodness, look at this. Why'd you gotta catch me on such a weird face?
I didn't. What?
How episode is this?
Where did my wife go?
About 60?
She told me not to sit down.
That shit laughed.
She said, "Oh, don't sit down," and then left.
My mother sent me the same picture.
Who sent you the
What
first
was the
picture?
one?
Carly.
Carly?
Apparently I was looking at, okay. Okay, I'm just not gonna look no more. They literally sent it to me at the same time. Except my mom's has like an arrow pointed at my face.
I just meant till I got up that you could sit down once I was up.
Sit down.
Squeeze me. Spank you.
Squeeze me and spank you.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Exactly.
We're live.
We
Oh,
are
I
live.
see why, because it stopped. Like
Yeah.
it showed, like that's the
It stopped with you staring. It was a
Yeah.
4-second because of connection errors.
Okay, I see why now.
We gotta remember to get the phone out of airplane mode before we try to go live. So don't get those errors next time. Yes? Yes.
Taco.
That's not a taco.
This is taco.
Do I need to
That's a
make
cute
that
little
burrito?
donkey.
Nope, you didn't use a big tortilla.
No, there's not a
It's
burrito.
too big for a burrito.
Your face is
There's
a
no
burrito.
beans. It's not burrito. I know eat beans.
I think that's
It's just a beanless burrito. I swear, why do you have to Google shit?
Definition of burrito.
A little bird.
Around a filling, typically of beans or ground or shredded beef.
Typically,
ground
but
or
it's
shredded beef.
rolled around fillings was what it first said.
Typically beans
Then
or
typically beans or beef
ground
or
or
whatever.
shredded beef.
Just saying.
See, I was right.
So if you're gonna wrap that around that ground or shredded beef, it's a burrito. But if you're gonna like pick it up and like it's a pizza and be like,
It's a taco.
Hello, Juno.
Juno Malone. Hi, Connie Papke.
Two people texting me.
Welcome everyone online. By a
See,
little bit of
So here's a question: if the burrito isn't wrapped because it's too big, is it then not a burrito?
It's
No.
a taco.
no, then it's a Freebirds burrito.
No, then it's
No,
a
they
soft
still
taco.
wrap it.
Oh, do they really?
Tina, I failed. Can you fix it?
Someone named using new feature doesn't want you to eat too fast or you'll choke.
No, this. I need
What
you
do you
to-
guys
to
do? Baby
do?
bears don't
Right.
die.
It's
not
not right
I need you to
because
wrap it.
I need a fork.
No, just wrap it.
I can't.
So the
wrap
question,
it,
Juno,
sweetheart.
is the Google definition of a burrito was that it had to be wrapped around the filling.
You filled this too much to wrap.
Well, you guys need to be nice to me.
No,
That
I
was
don't.
so
That's what I was
mean.
telling you. If you go get a bigger tortilla, I can make you a burrito.
There's no big- This is the only tortilla.
She's like, yeah, I can make it. And start.
Now you do.
There you go.
Yeah. Juno says be nicer to my burrito. Do not at me.
Your butt is too loose.
Did you just tooth suck him?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes, Juno. Burrito shaming is so.
Bruno.
So
Bruno shaming.
2019 burrito shaming. I'm eating now.
We're not in 2019 anymore, sir.
Exactly. It's so 2019. Meaning
Oh, I
don't
see.
bring it into
Got it.
2020.
Okay.
Don't bring it with you. Leave that baggage behind.
It's full of
What? It's full of what?
what? It's a baggage because it's so full. Sorry. I'm done.
So I'm looking for a new purse. I'm gonna buy a new purse, and I'm gonna buy one of those things. It goes here, it wraps around your leg, it wraps. Okay. Those
I want one
sometimes
of those things too.
they're called motorcycle luggage.
Why? What did I do?
I loved all those TikTok videos that came across on New Year's Eve, talking about make sure that you go poop right before the countdown because you don't want to take all that crap with you into the new year. None of them said crap, but you know. You guys gonna play D&D this time? Juno wants to know if we're gonna play D&D.
We totally should.
Church
I am
D&D.
not D&D. I am not DMing a church service.
Why not?
The prep time.
The prep time is why you wouldn't D&D at church service?
You can get yourself napkins. I love you.
Okay.
What did I do?
I'm
What did
sorry.
I don't know what you did.
Oh, there we go.
Are you done eating?
Juno says they'll DM.
Wait.
No, I don't think we're gonna have D&D church. I think.
No. I don't think so. I'm bad at D&D church.
No,
I'm
go
not
ahead
good
and
at
get
playing.
another one.
Good characters.
If there's broken pieces, grab those because no one else is gonna eat those.
Earlier I did the Instagram thing because Timmy was here, so he actually has Instagram, and so I did the thing that it shows on your forehead and it shows what you become, and I got a chaotic evil halfling.
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Cleric, and I went, I'll play that.
I got a human bard when I did mine.
I can see you being a bard.
Like the strength was all the way
like
down.
a neutral,
Yeah.
a neutral good.
Neutral good human bard with low stats. I was like, I'm a fat loser in every universe.
Bards, if played well, are very good actually.
I remember I didn't like it enough that I didn't post it, whatever it was.
I need to actually finish writing that book so I can that campaign setting make DMing easier because I'll just like to get that story.
All right. So this week was the podcast episode was of stewardship and of stewardship and
Are you
sacrilege,
done with your paper?
or was it of sacrilege and stewardship? It was something.
Something. I can go look.
It was something about sacrilege and stewardship.
Where do I go? Oh yeah.
Anybody have anything they wanted to bring up about the episode?
I remember. That's what I did. Of sacrilege and stewardship. That's what it's called.
Yep, that's what it's called. Of sacrilege and stewardship. James, did you get over there, got your pen? Did you make any notes yet?
Not yet.
Houston's here!
Hey
I
buddy,
need a new chair.
can you grab my desk chair?
Hey, buddy.
We're
And you
really
can use
excited
it.
that Houston is here.
Haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
Burritos
Yes, please.
over there.
Tacos.
Would
I
you
can
like-
heat up some corn
There's
tortillas.
no
if you like.
tacos.
I don't need corn tortillas.
Okay.
There's street tacos.
No street tacos.
There's only street tacos.
No.
Street taco.
He accidentally
Well, it's
bought
street tacos
the
and
street taco
burritos.
tortillas, and those are in there because we had to use those first. So next time we have tacos, we'll probably use street tacos. And they're
If there
really
were
small. They're
crunchy
like this
shells,
big.
it would be taco tacos.
Taco tacos.
We really gonna get into the argument on what is a taco?
But when it's tortillas,
Well,
We
already
already
had the
did what is a
burrito.
burrito.
Tacos have to be next.
What is the definition of a taco?
Jesus.
Here's the definition of taco. A Mexican dish consisting of a fried tortilla, typically folded, filled with various mixtures, such as seasoned meat, beans, lettuce, and tomatoes.
See, you even put beans in taco beans. It's the
Yep.
same.
Beans.
Or black beans. Black beans and tacos.
So a fried tortilla.
Does it have to be hard though?
Nope.
When you fry a tortilla,
Or
it gets
fry it
hard.
hardens.
Yes.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because what she did on the stove is not fried.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
If it
Yes.
uses grease.
Look,
That was
or
lightly
oil.
searing it.
Even dictionary, the images are for both. Because you still have to fry that. So,
Juno says there's no such thing as a soft taco. Fried tortilla, that's the key. Hence, no soft tacos. Semantics. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we're arguing semantics. You're right.
What were we arguing about? Never mind, doesn't matter.
Catul, is that Tim?
yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Timmy
we told him
says
to watch on Twitch.
If you get a beef fajita burrito from Rosa's, it's actually just a taco with 2
He
pieces
was
of meat
so mad 'cause
and
it
some
wasn't
queso.
big. It was so
Good inflection on the yell. She really got my point across. You're welcome, Juno. You're welcome. Houston, Connie says hello.
Hey.
You should get one of these and wrap yourself up and call yourself a burrito.
I'm not a small
Juno also says hello, Houston.
Hello.
I don't think you've ever met Juno, and neither have we, other than
Everybody else yelled hello.
in this space.
So might as well. Go ahead.
Oh, Carly's on, and Carly's sad that you're not staring into her soul anymore.
I don't know if they all do it the same way.
My
as
thing
everybody
says there's
does
only
it.
2 people
Miss
on, but
Luke,
I got
use
more
the
than 2
right hand or
people
left
contributing to the conversation
I
right
would
now.
go
Right hand. Okay.
My Twitch
That's
says
what I
one
thought,
person
and
on.
then
I
someone
know
told me I
there's
was
at
wrong,
least
and I was
3.
like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. And then I was like, well, maybe I'm
We
wrong.
got Catul and Juno and Connie and Carly.
When you're
Restream's
walking,
not
you
always
don't
accurate.
carry anything
Yeah.
in with
What are
your
you
right
looking
hand,
for, baby?
Nothing. I
Because
have
you
a
always have
pen
to salute
and
any
nothing to write
officer.
on, but I'm okay.
So the only reason I'm asking is because we're in the Lord's Army this whole weekend, and so I was like, tell the kids,
No.
right hand, no left hand.
It's right.
Okay.
Just
You
the
gotta
right
tell the kids right hand,
Well, yeah, I had to use my
because
left
you're looking
hand.
at them.
Tell them right hand, so they did this hand over here.
That's
Which it always got me in trouble
Yeah.
because that finger will not on its own. I can do this.
what do you mean?
Okay.
Like in the
But
Twitch.
watch.
They'd always
just
look at me
Twitch.
funny.
Yeah.
Twitch or Facebook?
Kind of
Yeah.
like it's blocking the sun.
Catul sends a cheese emoji.
Yes. Cheesy.
B.
His spelled cheesy.
Top of your finger is supposed to touch your eyebrow. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
So podcast.
All right. So of sacrilege and did you get a chance? Are you reading it right now?
Mm-hmm. I can speed read. Go ahead.
Of sacrilege and stewardship.
Gregory.
No, that was the
Excuse me, Gregory.
Disgusting little pervert.
So
That was too far. Too far.
it's a little too far. So I had never heard the words benison and conservancy before I started researching out this podcast. And apparently Microsoft Word hadn't either. I put the words in and it was like, it underlined them and it was like, yeah, those aren't words. What are you doing, bro?
Why does browbeat have a red line through it?
Because she didn't know what it meant. She
Oh,
underlined
yeah.
Okay.
I demonstrated. She didn't like my demonstration.
Ooh, when we were doing CPR training yesterday, they demonstrated by using a karate chop to make their head go back. What? That's what he kept saying, except karate chop in the forehead. And then lift up and,
That's new.
and then pinch their nose.
it. You know, when you're CPRing children panic. You gotta get them to
In a panic,
stop moving
yeah, okay.
so you
No.
can give them CPR.
No.
No?
Okay. You are not allowed to perform CPR until that person is dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
CPR is for dead people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kids can't
Resuscitation.
panic when they're dead. Well, at least most kids can.
Houston probably could.
Houston, if Houston dies, do not do CPR. He'll come back on his own.
Yeah. Give me 5 seconds. Just taking a break.
Houston and Gigi, they got some kind of deal going with death.
It's gonna be loud.
Yeah, no Legos. You can let
I don't know
it
what
the box,
it is,
but
but-
don't pull it out.
I don't know either, but I think I got the raw end of that deal.
Turn
I
it
think
back.
after 11 times, I'd get like a frequent flyer pass or something.
I thought after 10 punches, you got like I don't know,
A free slushy or
an
something.
orb of witching or something.
Witching?
Wishing.
At least a slushy.
Oh.
A Dragon Ball or I don't know, something.
Look at you. That's you. You get Funkaball. I don't know. I hate it when I do that.
I wonder how good that microphone is, because you tried to whisper something to me. I wonder if you can actually hear it on the microphone.
There's no telling.
I mean, it's not like I paid a lot for that microphone, but I mean,
Now I have to go check.
it wasn't a cheap little microphone. It was. All right, so sacrilege is. There's lots of different types of sacrilege, but the two most popular designations for sacrilege are verbal sacrilege and physical sacrilege, which is blasphemy and desecration.
So like pooping in a church?
Well, I mean, that depends. Is there a toilet underneath you?
No.
Then possibly. Although I think you're mixing desecration with defecation, but
Yeah.
In that case, they're the same thing.
if you're defecating in the wrong place in the church,
moved
then
your
yes,
body,
that
not
is
the
a desecration.
Thank you.
Desecration with defecation. Did you find something?
It's weird that I can hear the cell from the
something
devil's
is that,
leg.
but I don't think so because we slept and
All right.
really well.
And then if we go with the same thing with stewardship, we can break that down into verbal and physical, which is benison is verbal and conservancy is physical. Which even Google didn't like the word conservancy. It was like, did you mean conservancy? And I was like, no, I meant conservancy. And it was like, okay, we got like 2 results for that word. Awesome. Yep.
Let me move the TV for you, buddy. There you go.
Whoa, James. You kicked the microphone stand. The whole camera was like, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, like that.
Don't worry, it's just Godzilla.
Gojira.
James is king of the dinosaurs.
Yep.
King of the lizards.
Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, The Mandalorian.
I don't have Star Wars on.
What? They were talking about shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Is your shirt a Mandalorian?
Yeah, he's got the Mandalorian. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm an American. Weapons are part of my religion.
That's great.
Not far off.
Connie says something. I don't understand her comment. It says, my dictionary told me I liked it so much I had to use an unabridged version.
Probably one of the words you're talking about looking up.
I guess.
Forge is
Is it on Twitch or on?
She's on Facebook.
Connie's on Twitch. That would freak me out.
I'd be scared.
I don't have that comment. It's not here.
She also says every time she comments, she loses sound.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
It's probably because of her sound settings on her computer.
Or some setting inside Facebook.
Or her phone.
She's probably watching on her desktop.
I ate too much, y'all. I haven't eaten in 2 days.
Why haven't you eaten in 2 days?
I didn't feel good. So I didn't eat yesterday. Yesterday I had like 6 cookies all day. And
That's desecration.
three pizza rolls and 2 chicken nuggets or something.
He had more than 6 cookies, and when I finally went to grab some cookies, more than half the pack was gone, and I know Heather didn't eat any, and I only gave the girls 2.
She just laid it out.
Love you.
Yeah, except for you have no memory, so you probably ate half the pack and didn't remember either.
I only ate 3 of those cookies.
That
We
means
have to stop at the
12.
store.
That
on the way
means,
home.
yeah.
You can get cookies?
Cookies and brownies.
Girl,
Ethan,
Hey.
while we're watching
You
Twilight,
cannot-
and that was it.
be
Always
complaining
triple
about
with
your
the
baby
ones.
bellies.
No.
Yeah.
Still have a baby belly, and then demand we stop for snacks on the way home.
Okay, so on that note, I'm gonna talk over here because they're gonna kill each other.
You have to pick a side. Either be okay with having some chub,
Or no
or cut
brownies.
back on the snacks.
Not all the
I got
snacks.
some. I got some chub. I don't need no more.
Right, so we're not gonna have to go get any more snacks.
No, I mean, whatever.
Or just become a gym rat and you can eat all the nasty stuff you want.
I ain't got no endurance.
You don't have to do like.
Wow.
I ain't got no.
Nope.
Does that mean she has endurance? I ain't got no.
We used to go
That's
to
so
the gym.
negative.
We used to go to the gym, and I couldn't do it for very long. I couldn't do nothing for very long.
Got no endurance.
12 and a half.
Poor children.
Natural
helps.
blonde
I don't
like
have
Goku
endurance.
wants to know
Endurance to work out.
what season of Big Brother this is.
12 and a half.
Big Brother Church Edition.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
That could get fun.
I'm scared.
We gathered these people from different denominations from all over the world, put them in a house together for 6 weeks.
That would be crazy.
Charismatic Pentecostal. What'd you call it? Charismatic Pentecostal.
I don't go to church.
There's
Talk about
that
where you
too.
started.
We're talking about how you were raised.
Where we started. We started at the bottom. Now we're here.
We started Southern Baptist, and then we came back up to Pentecostal, and now it's something I don't know what.
I don't there anymore.
You talking about Word of Faith Praise Center?
Uh-huh.
They were Baptist at one point.
No.
Okay, I was like, what?
They were Church of God at one point too.
Mm-hmm. PCG, Pentecostal Church of God. There's
Yeah.
a difference
What's
there
an
that I.
Assembly of God church?
Assembly of God.
That's what it is.
It's
Yeah.
its own little.
Assemblies of God Church is the no makeup. Well, not to an extreme, but there's no makeup. Women wear dresses, men wear pants.
That was my mother.
That's what I went to in
Isn't
high
that
school.
So it's less recruiting and more. We have a lot of remote people that can't. We don't have a building, so we meet at my house, and we decided to start streaming on my stream because we have a lot of people that are remote, and they can't get together for our fellowship, and so that's the reason why we
We do this.
we do it on Twitch
We do
and
what we do.
everywhere. Yeah.
Right. What he said.
Little gremlin down there.
You hear him?
Guys, when he growls, it means he's content. So,
He's happy when he growling.
like at Christmas, he would open a present, and that's how we knew if he liked it or not. Because he'd open it, if he liked it, he'd be going, "Arr, arr, arr." He'd be like, "Oh, he really likes that."
Have you thought of a nickname for him yet?
Ben,
I was just thinking he had a precious somewhere.
like a shark. He's like a shark.
So I wanted to watch Lord of the Rings. I was
Modern
like,
problems
"Let's see if
require
you're
modern
ready."
solutions.
Schmeagol showed her picture. She goes, "No, I don't want to watch that."
So we're less of a traditional church, as you can obviously see. We're more of a fellowship, and we talk about a podcast that comes out that's actually streamed on this channel also. But we do. Obviously, we get off topic because that's the point of fellowship: is being together, not necessarily just religion.
Not just
Religion.
religiosity.
Yeah, because religion should not be religious; it should be relationships.
What?
Wow.
That's a mouthful there, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong now.
I think we both spent way too much time on
It's not about
TikTok. I'm like, bro, and you're like, tell me I'm wrong.
I do spend way too much of my day on TikTok. That is not a lie. I have actually ended up. The other day I got a notification from Billiam that he sent me something. I actually got up from my desk, closed my door, and watched it in the middle of the day. Then it was like, am I really watching TikTok in my office?
At work, on the clock.
I don't have a clock. I'm salary.
Oh, that's right.
So if the work's
So
done,
you're
the work's
technically
done.
on the clock right now.
I'm always on the clock. Hello, we're moving to a Microsoft solution, and in order to the messaging chat channel, Microsoft Teams, you actually have to.
"Quote unquote" log in.
Well, you have to log in, but the problem is you have to log in through through an SSO service. Hey, buddy, get that out your mouth, buddy. Okay, don't suck on that.
What is it?
It won't come off.
Okay.
The like metal part of her string on the
And so you have to log into this SSO service.
How many S's was that?
SSO, two S's.
SSS.
No, SSO service. And so
Okay.
so
We finished our game. Is anybody interested?
We're so
No,
full.
thank you.
What are
I'll
those?
sit in
It's
here.
popcorn.
So many street tacos.
So nice.
I'll sit in here, and if you want it, there it is.
Just wait. Next week, when the tacos are actually this big,
We're having tacos again
You know
next
what?
week?
No,
Call
we're
it
gonna
street
have
tacos?
spaghetti tacos next week.
What?
Finnick agrees.
Spaghetti tacos.
Spaghetti tacos are something made popular by a show called iCarly.
iCarly?
And what spaghetti tacos are is you take a hard
Actually,
taco
not that
shell
bad.
and
It's
you
pretty
put
good. We
and
tried
you put
it one
spaghetti
night
in
for
it.
dinner.
And like it was one of those things. Like one night we had tacos on like Monday, and then on Tuesday we had spaghetti, and the taco shells were sitting out, and I was like, and I come to the table, and Tina looks over at me, like, "You gonna eat that?" I've always wanted to try it, and now I can. And I hand it to her, and she takes, and then all of a sudden, like the tostadas and stuff like that, just slap some spaghetti on it, and it works.
It's not bad.
What is iCarly?
It's a
Don't worry
It's a
about
teeny
it.
bopper
A
show
kid
on
show.
Nickelodeon.
You're too old.
Okay. Yeah. Greg used to watch it when Nooms was over at our house.
I've seen it.
I thought it was funny. I enjoy childish humor.
Is it around the same vein as Hannah Montana?
No.
It's
no,
better
no,
than Hannah Montana.
No, because my
But same-
sister-in-law
Not the same- not the
watched
same
both
time
of
period.
them.
Yeah.
And it was before Hannah
It was before.
Montana,
Okay.
but it's the same
Yeah.
type of.
No.
No, it's not the same
Because
time.
one was a drama, one was a comedy.
They were
Yeah.
both supposed. How is Hannah Montana a drama?
How's
Because
it
it's
not?
not funny.
Because it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carly's funny. I agree. It was funny.
I mean, Carly is better, but
I like the older brother on iCarly.
Yeah.
I've never,
That's the adult.
The adult. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I'm gonna have to go home and YouTube, okay?
It's made by the same people that made the show Victorious. You ever heard of Victorious?
This
Yes.
is later.
Yeah, it's the same people that made that
Yeah.
show, only.
Oh God.
And then the older brother from iCarly makes a cameo in Victorious.
No, they actually do a full,
They do a full-
crossover
yeah.
Oh, do
show.
they?
Yeah.
They did.
I didn't see that
I
one.
think I saw that.
That's how
Actually-
Sam and Cat came about, was
Yeah.
because of that crossover. Then afterwards,
That show. Don't.
Miranda has
Yes.
watched Victorious.
that's the
multiple
same
times.
people.
Yeah, that show was good.
So the way it goes, it's actually before. I can't
And this is
believe
what
I'm
we talk
talking
about in
this.
our fellowship
I
sometimes.
cannot believe
We don't
I'm
always
going
talk
to
about
this.
Bible. We don't always talk about scripture. We don't always talk about the
So the
podcast.
first
Sometimes
one
we talk about really old teeny bopper shows
in that
that are not
universe
anymore.
was Drake and Josh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now Drake and Josh was funny.
Now Drake and Josh, the
No,
little
that's
girl.
a different universe.
No,
His sister.
Nope.
Wasn't
It
it his
is.
sister?
Same production company.
You
Yep.
can't have
Yeah.
the
Same
same
production
actor
company.
play two different roles in the same universe.
They actually argue that it's not.
CW.
They actually say it's not because what happens is the guy who's the crazy guy in Drake and Josh is the older brother in iCarly.
Yeah.
So what some people state,
The movie theater guy.
psycho, whatever his
Guy that
name
works
is,
in the movie theater.
yeah, that he kidnapped her, brainwashed her, and that's how the show starts.
How
That's too
iCarly
far.
starts?
Yeah.
That's dark.
I know. So, and then you go from there to Victoria starts at like a season later, and then they both run for a while, and then
I've watched
Sam
Sam
and
and Cat.
Yeah.
And I wanted to.
You've watched
um,
Sam Cat. So does anybody have anything they want to say about the podcast? Or
I liked it.
you liked it? That's
Most
what
of
you
it was
liked.
true.
Most of it was true.
Mhm.
Some of it wasn't true.
No, I didn't say that.
I think it's very valid. Very valid.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
As you know, number 2 would say, it's valid.
He just referred to you as number 2.
Make it so.
You're always
But
sitting in
not
his left
number
hand.
2. He was number 1 because he was the one in charge
You're right.
when the captain left.
Okay, number one.
Yes.
My bad. Number 2 is just poop.
And he tried to.
But I am the poop.
The poop.
A large.
You hit me when I cuss on the stream, so
I have never hit you in your own home when you cuss on the street.
It was Vicky's that he slapped us both.
yeah, that's true. You're right.
You have to be so specific.
He's kicked me under the table, but that's
Quite a
not
few
hitting.
times.
So he's truthful.
He did it to me once thinking I was you, and then realized it was the other side.
Uh oh.
I don't know if that's mom sounds or just copying sounds.
My mother-in-law sees you.
It's kind of a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was drinking my drink. What'd she see?
Just says I see you, Jonathan.
Okay.
Sitting there looking all pretty.
I was just gonna take it. I'm like,
James, did you make any notes? No. Okay, good. Not good, but I mean, like, I just didn't want you to be neglected if you had made notes.
Do you feel neglected down there?
No.
You look a little
Are you in
neglected.
great pain?
Ah! Hold it in.
Are you in great pain?
No.
Your hat says otherwise.
Is he wearing a Wubba Lubba Dub Dub hat?
He is wearing a Rubba Lubba Dub Dub hat. Which is
He
really
was.
funny because someone was wearing a Rubba Lubba Dub Dub shirt. And I walked up and I was like, do you need help? Are you in great pain? And the person looks at me and goes, no? Why?
Because your shirt says
I
you
said,
are.
your shirt says you're in great pain. What do you mean? Do you watch the show of the shirt you're wearing?
Except
Like
they,
a couple times?
yeah, they only explained it once. Once they explained what it meant. Once. Bird person.
What show?
Rest in
Morty.
peace, bird person.
Oh. Rick and Morty is the new
You don't want him to
version
rest in peace?
of Ren and Stimpy.
I don't think they let him rest in peace.
That's
According to
so
one episode where they
No,
had
Rest in
Rick
peace.
and
No,
Morty.
Oh,
I
he's
and Ren and
definitely
Stimpy.
dead
No.
himself.
Rick and Morty's
He may
funny
be
and
Falcon
Ren and
whatever
Stimpy's
now,
not.
but bird person's dead.
We don't know that for sure. Consciousness. We don't know what point they caught him. You know, define death.
Stressing me out.
And
You're
when we're just
not
asleep or when we're dead.
I'm sorry.
Now
I
we're
just couldn't get into
overanalyzing Rick and Morty.
I'm sorry. Can anyone watch that show without overanalyzing? The whole show is overanalyzing the show. The show overanalyzes the show.
Hey, you just said that twice.
I watched it for 5 minutes. I didn't overanalyze it. I watched the whole first episode. I didn't overanalyze it.
You
I
should
just
then go
thought
watch
stupid.
Bushwhack Adventures.
No, you need to watch. The first episode's terrible. The second episode's when it gets good.
If
It
you
was
didn't
so
like Rick
stupid.
and Morty, you should go watch Bushwhack Adventures.
Bushwhack Adventures?
And then you'll appreciate Rick and Morty.
As it goes on.
It grows on you like a strange fungus.
I don't like fungus.
So Billiam loved this show,
A fungus
right?
among us.
He said, "Oh, this Rick and Morty show's great. This Rick and Morty show's great." I'm like, "Fine, I'll try it because we're friends."
Because we're friends.
Watched the first episode. I came back and I said, "I'm not doing it, dude. This
No.
show's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life."
It was.
And then he's like,
I don't think we have any. I'm sorry, baby.
so then he's like, "No, you try it one more time. Try it one more time. It gets
No.
better. It's great." Fine, I'll watch the whole first season. And so I did, because I told him I would. I don't break promises. And I hated it. All the way up till... Which
The
episode
season finale.
is it?
That's the one that grips everybody.
Which episode is that, though? I'm
It's
forgetting.
the first part where they capture Rick and he's in the virtual simulation because the bug people are trying to get him to
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was a pretty good one.
reveal his
His formula.
secret formula for using interdimensional travel.
I caught bits and pieces of the whole season while he was watching it, and I didn't want to watch it. And then he had me watch Pickle Rick, and then I had to go back and watch
Pickle
it.
Rick got hurt.
Yeah.
I
That's what he
started...
did to me.
No.
Wasn't
I
it?
started with...
That was my favorite one.
No,
I'm Pickle Rick.
I started with Where Are My Balls, Summer?
That's episode 1.
No, it's not.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
It's
two.
one of
episode.
the first episodes. It's like
I think that's the
it's right at
second
the
one.
beginning.
No, it's second or third.
No, I'm pretty sure that's
First
the
episode is Fruit Up the Butt.
That's in the same episode.
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, Rick and Morty are off doing that. Somewhere in the family are back with Snowball. And then Rick and Morty come back and Rick's like, oh man, this got heavy. Same episode.
You should at least
Because
watch
he
Pickle
gives
Rick,
the
'cause
dog
that's
the
like
helmet
my
and then
favorite.
they go off to get
I
the...
have.
Season 1,
Yeah, watch that
episode
one.
2.
Well, what's episode 1 then?
I'm telling you what episode 1 was.
Oh my
It
gosh.
did
y'all.
not.
You didn't like that?
Didn't mesh. But yet, I love the movie.
Or
Super
did you watch?
Troopers.
Did you watch Pickle Rick
I don't like
first?
Super
Yes.
Are you sure?
Because you said this is the episode you need to watch and you'll like it. And I didn't. But I still, because I love him and needed to know what he was talking about, I watched all of them.
That's why I started The Witcher. Cause
I love that show.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I actually watched the last
I like the
episode
fact that
before
he
I watched
talks
any
to
of
the
rest.
horse.
I'm halfway through.
Roach
the
is his
second-
best friend.
Who wouldn't talk to their
I'm halfway
animal?
through
Like,
the second book.
That was just weird.
Uh-huh.
Weirdos
It's
talk
good.
their
I haven't put it on my
animals.
phone yet.
Because you don't talk to your
Did you
cats.
notice? You read the first book, right?
Yeah.
Never.
So did you notice the first season followed that book quite tightly?
Quite tightly. Some
see my
changes
Snapchat?
that made sense.
Tightly. I don't know if I like that phrase.
Quite tightly.
Quite tightly.
And some of the second.
Hey, Tina,
The
are you quite
second,
tightly?
the second is the dragon.
Yeah.
They didn't follow the dragon quite the same,
once
but
used to be.
part of it was like, yeah, hanging women upside down by their toes probably isn't appropriate.
Yeah. There's certain things they can't show on
Yeah,
TV
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Give Netflix 10 minutes, they'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where are they when Snowball's doing his thing? Are they getting dream?
No, but it's not a bad show. I like it.
My favorite is definitely him. Just that's how I've been doing that at home for like the last week now.
He's still talking. We started a show called His Dark Matter. His Dark Matter?
Materials.
His Dark Materials with the kids.
Let's not talk about his dark materials on this.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so
quite tightly.
they call them demons, but they've got these little animals that are part of their soul, but a separate little being, and everybody's got one. Weird.
What?
Yeah, it's a book series also, and I haven't touched it, but it's
weird.
So what would my
Did you figure it out?
animal be?
No.
I don't know. So this thing is, until they hit puberty, they can shapeshift into any animal, and then once they go through puberty, they get stuck on an animal.
The animal that they're
It's
true. If
that
it
form.
happens like when you're in a specific mood, like angry, and then
Yeah.
you're like, wait, I didn't want to
Yeah.
be that animal.
Yeah, and so
Well,
they like
oh
at
well.
one point, all these adults, they're like, all these adults are like security guards. They've all got like big dogs, and then they've got these like paratroopers. They've all got birds. It's like, did they choose them because they had birds?
yes.
Paratroopers, is that the right word?
Basically, basically,
Mine would be
it
a
seems
rat.
like the demon is like their spirit.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen where rats can go?
This one guy has a snake. He just crawls around in his clothes all day.
Cool.
He hides it. He goes into the world that doesn't have demons, and so he has to hide his snake.
Yeah, our world.
We think it's our world. It's close enough.
It's very close to our world, at least.
Ooh, the main lady, she has a big old monkey. Except then she's
Not
very
big.
okay. Well, it's a monkey. This is kind of big. But then she also acts like a monkey. As the human.
And does she get
It's
mad and
weird.
fling her poop?
But none of the other humans act like animals.
When she gets mad, does she fling poo? Like a real
No, she screams
Whoa, and does the whole monkey thing.
and screams.
It screams like a monkey.
Weird.
It was very weird. It's a weird show. We finished the first season yesterday.
That's
Have
on
you been
Hulu.
thirsty tonight?
Those are not all mine. This is mine.
This is mine.
I did have one more.
This
Though.
is mine. I currently have 2 drinks going at the same time.
A ginormous cup and a bang.
I did. I finished the
Bang,
second
bang,
one.
bang.
I don't have any Adderall though.
Did you say Adderall?
There's a thing
You're
that's
rolling.
it's like 2 bangs, 1 Adderall, no sleep, no, and it's just this guy talking, and he keeps talking about how what I have for breakfast, bang, what I have for someone sent it to me, and so
It's good.
it's hilarious.
That's how I feel when I drink them.
I drink 2 a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at dinner.
I can drink that and go to sleep.
So can I.
Like,
I can't.
right afterwards.
I fell asleep the other day, halfway through one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you know what I found out yesterday? Day before yesterday. So, I don't know if you remember there was that incident we had talked about where I got a gas station hot dog.
Yeah.
And it made me drunk.
Yeah.
And then I immediately had to go home because I was drunk. So, day before yesterday, I went to Cece's. And I got a salad to start off with.
Yeah.
And by the end of the salad, I was drunk. And I was like, well, that's weird. So then I had some pizza, and I had another salad, and then I had dessert pizza, and then I went home. Because, can't put passengers in the car when I'm feeling drunk.
Yeah.
Right. So the common denominator was raw onions. Apparently raw
Weird.
onions make me drunk equivalent to 5 shots of Fireball.
It's because
It's-
it soaks up with it.
It's because people who are chronically depressed are low in a chemical called L-tryptophan,
Yeah.
which your body turns into, what was the S word? Serotonin in your brain, which makes you feel normal euphoria. Well, normal people have a normal level of that, but when you're chronically depressed and you have a low level of L-tryptophan, when you then bombard your body with L-tryptophan, you get basically an overdose of serotonin, which then simulates alcohol use.
And
So when I
it's in raw onions.
Yeah, and raw onions is the largest, most concentrated source of L-tryptophan available.
My question is, why
So-
were you putting raw onions on a hot dog?
Yeah.
You don't put onions on your hot dog?
It's normal.
That's a
Yeah.
Those white onions.
normal.
Little white onions that they cut into cubes. That
Yeah.
you,
On a hot dog?
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
So anyway,
Animal crackers.
raw
Even in
onions.
chili. Onions, chili, cheese, mustard.
Raw onions.
Yeah, I can see chili
Make
on
me
a hot
drunk.
dog with onion maybe.
What?
We're so broken.
No, baby.
What?
She thought we called her.
Because it overwhelms my brain with serotonin.
Really?
I need to start eating more onions.
Yes.
But they're raw.
Raw onion.
Yes.
Ugh.
I don't eat cooked onions.
I like some raw onions on my salad, you know, just
At
like
least it's not covered in caramel. That's the worst thing I've ever ate in my life. A caramel covered
caramel covered onion when they try to trick you into thinking it was an apple.
Yes. Or the giant bowl of frozen mayonnaise.
No, that was worse.
Ew.
That was
Let's not
awful.
bring that up around
Ew.
Heather. Heather still has some scarring from that.
I have scarring from that. From the mayonnaise.
Frozen mayo?
It looks
like
just
I-
like homemade vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
Blue Bale homemade vanilla ice cream
They give
and
everybody ice
frozen
cream.
mayonnaise
And it's a
looks exactly
it's a
the
contest.
same.
Who can eat it the fast? Except 2 of them were mayonnaise. That was me and you.
Uh-huh. And I still ate the entire bowl.
Yep.
Cheerleaders in
Of
my
course
high
you
school.
did. You're
I would-
silly.
Cheerleaders in my high school, which may or may not have been my friends, gave Heather the caramel onion when they gave everyone else the caramel apple. And Heather thought everyone had an onion, so she just kept eating.
I've done the same thing. I was given a caramel onion
Uh-huh. And I ate the
at
thing.
Word of Faith by Jimmy Reed. Everyone else got apples. I got caramel onion. I just kept eating it because I thought it's some kind of trick. I'm just gonna keep eating it. And
Yeah. If I bring that story up, Heather's like, "You told them to." I didn't tell them to. You were just so annoying. They took it upon themselves.
We used to play a lot of eating games with
We did.
original Sherry Ponder. And
That would be
Original.
nice.
Right.
we gotta remember the frozen mayonnaise
the
thing.
original Sherry Ponder?
That's something to talk about.
Okay,
off-
we're not talking about
off-
that on camera. We gotta remember the frozen mayonnaise thing for our next half
Just call
Christmas
her
party.
OCP.
No.
Oh no!
No, we're not remembering any
The
of that.
OG
We're not
Sherry.
going to punish people for eating.
We'll call it, is it vanilla or is it mayonnaise?
Ugh.
I'm about to get
Fine,
it.
faster.
Yep.
Well,
Okay,
why
hurry up,
isn't
girls.
it? Why is it out here then?
She
Because
brought it
she
up.
Getting
brought-
refills.
She wanted us to have
eat them.
access.
Okay.
She wanted us to eat it.
Eat it with your mouth.
What? Closed. Eat it with your mouth closed.
I like eating with my mouth open.
What?
Howdy.
You're ridiculous.
Watch out. That first trip's a Lulu.
The first trip is a Lulu?
Yeah, she tripped over the big giant Lego box.
But why'd you call it?
Why'd you call it a Lulu?
I don't know. That's how it came out.
Like a loop de loop.
You okay? Getting enough sleep?
No.
Alright? Random drug test recently?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Alright, cool. You still got a job?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Oh man. They actually released a new drug policy at work. That was pretty fun.
They should have a drug policy for Uber drivers. I swear.
Shit.
Some of those drivers that they see at the airport, there is no way they are fit to be behind the wheel.
Mm-mm. There's some that pull up at the Stockyards Hotel and they wrote, when they opened the door, I'm like, dude, you could have at least sprayed some air freshener before those folk got in there. Man.
I've had people get in my car talking about,
I did.
you're my third Uber because the first 2 smelled like
Weed.
alcohol or weed, and then when I got in the car, and I'm like, I'm not getting in the car with a driver that's been drinking or smoking weed.
I got in trouble earlier. Is she coming out?
Maybe in a minute she might.
Are you talking about what you said about me?
I got in trouble earlier.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Zoe said something. I was like, well, it's kind of like when you had a crush on James. Runs out of the room.
Bad.
You
bad.
called her on it.
Yeah, call
You're
her
supposed
out
to
on it.
mortify sin, not your daughter.
Well, I told her, I thought you were over it. You told me you were over it. So I thought I could joke about it now.
No,
Soon.
too soon.
Let the wounds heal before you rip off the band-aid, bro.
I can't remember which one.
Yeah, it's like the whole demeanor changed. I was
The
like,
other day, we're coming home from school, and she looks at me and she goes, Mama, it's okay, you're still hot. You hear what's on the menu? I was like, no, don't say that.
Really?
Situations like that is why you homeschool your
You're not
kids.
to say that. I was like, I'm not even sure you know
Pull
what
back
that
on the
means.
reins on that one. She gone.
I told her she was no longer allowed to leave the house.
Oh, man.
To which she responded, "Oh, does it mean you're homeschooling?" I went, "No, you're going to school."
I saw a TikTok the other day where this girl was like, "It's okay, Mama, you're a snack." And my mama was like, "Thanks, honey."
See, you sent me the Christmas present, right?
Huh?
The kid opens it up.
Mm.
Aww!
Yeah.
alright, I just sent him that bang video.
Oh,
sent me
did
the
you?
bang video?
Nice.
Yeah. So
On
you watch-
TikTok?
No.
Facebook.
Facebook. It's long. The
It's
full
like
version
5
is long.
minutes.
Which one
So-
of these have you tried?
That alert is bothering me. Can somebody? I don't even know what that is, but somebody swipe it over.
It's
What?
for Crawford
Have
God
you
tomorrow.
tried any other
Why am I
little
getting?
full pack?
Now I've got a
Trying to
Facebook
do
alert. Now I've got
So
a
this-
fish call alert.
I tried the unicorn.
We've got to
that
get a
was weird.
look.
Oh, that's me.
I tried the unicorn one. That was weird.
We've got to get
I
a
tried-
real camera or
I
something.
tried.
Using my phone,
Cotton
just, I don't know.
candy.
Too
I
many
wanted to
issues.
smack somebody.
Purple haze.
I like this. Purple haze is in there. It's in the 4-pack.
That's a good one.
I like the Star Blast. It was
Ooh,
the
that-
only one I could find in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Was the Star Blast because I guess it's one of the
The
original
red, white, and
flavors.
blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix that and the purple
I'm
haze
sitting
together.
there thinking like the church is gonna owe you some fudge cookies before the night is over.
Fudge cookies.
Who?
Huh?
Fudge
He
cookies.
wants those cookies.
I keep thinking about those cookies, and I'm like, the church is gonna owe you some cookies before the night is over.
Just hold them out. It's fine.
What fudge
I'll buy
cookies?
myself
This-
another snack later.
I keep kicking that.
Yeah, you do.
Cooper.
Stop kicking it, James.
Stop stomping it. Go
If you
chill
wanted
out.
to be on camera, you could just
You
sit
can eat
somewhere
the
else.
whole thing.
No, that's not what I said.
There's like nothing in there, dude.
Go get the other one that's back behind. Okay.
There's
no.
one cookie in
Okay,
there.
wait. Here's
He
what
brought-
happened.
He said, "You get the whole thing. There's one cookie in there."
Let me tell you.
I understand.
Okay,
I'm with
so,
you.
I rarely buy treats
Go
just
sit down.
for myself. Those were on sale. I went, ooh, I haven't had these in a long time. I'll grab these. And then Heather goes,
So
I love those things.
I need one.
So I got a second one because I didn't want to share.
All right, so there's 22 cookies in here, right? And their conversation earlier,
Wait.
she had
Look.
3. Each of the girls had 1, and
no,
you had
the
how
girls
many?
had 2.
Each of the girls had 2,
Yes.
and you had how many?
3.
You had 3.
No.
Or
no,
4.
you said 6.
Every time
Right?
we got up
Okay, hold
last
on.
night,
And there's
he
22,
took cookies.
So
right? And you had 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. If you had 5, that's half the package. And then she goes, "You ate half the package," and you're like, "No, I didn't." But all of you together ate half the package, so there should only be half the package left.
So Tina,
So you
Tina
triple
walks
her
out of the
number.
room. Tina walks out of the room,
What?
and they're sitting
you
on.
triple
They're
what she
sitting.
said.
No, look,
Right.
watch.
So I got the second one to share. He ate
Look.
almost that whole
Look,
pack.
so it was right there.
I
don't
don't
feel
since I
good.
was a kid.
I get up, walk in here, and I go, "Oh no!"
I yelled at him from the other room.
it just
'Cause these
it
were
fell off the
my
counter and
cookies.
opened up.
And one
I
pack
hear?
for the rest
Try
of
to
the
share.
I hope these are as good as I remember
You-
from
they're
the-
not.
when I was a
See,
kid.
what's funny
But now look, they
is
have
when
the
I buy
actual
stuff
names
for
on it
myself to hide them from Des.
Do they?
Yeah.
I put them
Did
on
not
the
have
side of the cupboard.
No, no. See the name is.
He knows
She can't
all
reach
I have to find a
buckets.
new hiding spot.
Because she can't
This
reach
guy's
it.
name was Buckets.
I just bit the head off of Fast Eddie.
Like he's
That
holding a
guy-
sign that's got his name on it now.
Do you want some?
Buckets.
And they all have sayings on the back.
I'm caught up. They all say the same thing.
No, they don't.
Daddy, how many can I have?
2.
Uno mas.
A serving is 2.
Okay. How many can I have?
None.
Zero.
None.
None.
These
Why?
are for the adults.
Girls, do you know how much cholesterol is in a cookie like this?
A lot.
Girl?
'Cause it's made with butter.
Girl,
Because they're shortbreads.
girl child,
No, butter sandwich
girl
cookies.
child, girl child.
That is really good.
No, all the
I
girls
haven't
will be
had
the
those
one when the. I'm sorry, you can't have them.
Those are Phoenix. Yeah. Where'd you get popcorn?
Butternut squash.
Did somebody
Ooh.
give you
I can have one
The
bite.
girls probably dropped it. He shouldn't be eating popcorn. He's not old enough for popcorn.
Look at all this popcorn over here.
Thank you for cleaning that up,
So
Marianne.
much popcorn.
Call Sarah. She's gonna do the trick.
So Ken's brother got 2 bags of that and was like, I don't even eat popcorn. So he gave one of them to Ken because Ken eats popcorn. And then Ken was like, that's a lot of popcorn.
That is a lot of popcorn.
Yeah.
Brad, did I tell that story
He
right?
got 2 bags, yeah.
That's 2 whole ears of popcorn.
I know.
That's more than 2
That's
ears.
what he said. He said, "Buddy, you have much
Ears of
popcorn
corn can be
to
like
blow
that
up."
big.
That's a big ear of corn.
Mm-hmm.
You're an ear of corn.
Your mom was the ear of corn.
I tried to go corn once. And half of it
Mm-hmm.
sprouted this black mold
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and was just useless.
it's very common. You almost have to have at least 3 rows.
You have to use the herbicide on the front row to keep it from getting. It's A254. It's an herbicide. You have to spray the front row with. It'll keep the mites and keep
You
the
were talking
black
about
mold
the
off.
potatoes earlier. My sister just sent me that.
She sends that to me, that little potato
Earlier
thing on,
when I was sick.
and she goes,
Yeah.
I'm going to crawl in my hole and die. And I responded, nah. You put potatoes in the ground, they're going to grow. I just got a bad word back. I got called a name, that was it.
We got a low power notification.
You can get a little. Oh, nope, it's gone.
Ice creams. Go real quick. You want some popcorn?
That's Desi's new car.
Oh.
Her other one got stolen.
And Connie says now she has to go make herself some
Fancy.
popcorn.
It is.
Here, Carly,
Can I get another
give
fudge
you
cookie?
some of this.
No.
No.
I had one from the other package. I just want the one more for the one serving.
You want one?
No.
Oh my God, pulled him out.
Bill said specifically we weren't allowed to give you any because you would complain about your chub.
Stop being. Oh. I don't believe you said that.
That came straight from him. So if you want to keep him there, I will.
You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna get real fat. I'm gonna get so fat. It's gonna be fun.
You'll enjoy getting there, but you won't like being there.
It's true.
That's a foot.
Trust me.
No cookies.
Whatever, baby. It don't matter how fat you get.
No, it doesn't.
No, I made a commitment for better or worse.
Till death do you part.
So no matter how worse you get, it'll be fine.
So no matter how worse you get.
Because you know it's till death do you part. So if you get all fat and high cholesterol and
But
everything.
she's definitely dying before I do. That's just a thing.
What's
the
your
guy-
stipulation on it? The tummy sticks out further than that.
Yeah, just as long as the tummy is behind. No, we're on stream. That's right.
Oh!
I know where you were going with that though.
Yeah.
So does everyone on the stream. I just have to say it.
The
Yep.
tummy to nip ratio.
Just chest overall.
You have your own cookies, sir.
They're right here.
Maybe. It's wet. There you go. It got smushed with the
With the
squash.
butternut squash. Ugh, butternut
What?
squash.
Who gave him butternut squash?
She did.
His mother.
Why did you do that?
Because he likes it and it's delicious.
How about you, hey, Houston? Can you go get him a tortilla?
He doesn't like the tortilla. I tried giving him that and he wouldn't eat it. I tried giving him a corn tortilla and he wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, go get. Can you go get him one of the flour
He had the
tortillas and
flour
bring it to me?
tortilla a couple weeks ago.
He did, I think. That sounds like Nutella.
You know he doesn't eat meat, but he doesn't know that chicken nuggets are meat.
Why doesn't he eat meat?
It makes him gag.
Just the consistency.
He might be
He
protein
smells it. He smells it and starts
He
gagging.
smells it and starts gagging.
Hey, buddy, come here. He's over here. Hey, come here. Look,
He's trying to go over.
Cocoa.
look, down here. Look, look. Come here. Wiggle it. Come here.
You gotta crawl. You gotta crawl.
I got tortilla.
He's like, you guys want me to go down in that dark cave?
Go, go, go.
I don't know what's good Nutella.
He's looking at me like, don't you touch me.
Yeah.
You don't know me like that, bro.
No, he literally turned around and looked up at me like,
Hey,
"Don't you touch me!"
hey, do you want this tortilla?
Oh.
Levitating child.
Seriously?
Daddy,
Huh?
Miranda wants. Daddy,
Huh?
you're not my daddy.
No, but I'm a daddy.
You just said daddy. You didn't say your daddy.
My
Yes.
daddy.
Yes.
What?
Hurry.
Miranda wants to play Spotify.
How do you play Spotify?
Only worship.
One of you pretends
Yeah,
to
only
be.
worship.
Gateway kids.
One of you pretends to be the service, and the other one picks the song.
Only worship.
Yeah, because
You already have a playlist
structure
chosen.
doesn't allow for kids to listen to most of it.
You're one of those good mothers, aren't you?
No.
Oh!
He is constantly getting on to me about the music I play.
I walk in the kitchen, and it's like the non-radio edit version of like the
don't
filthiest thing.
I don't.
And
put
the
radio
kids are in the
edits
room,
on
and I'm
my
like,
Spotify.
Roxanne, the F word just came out of your phone 3 times
In 10 seconds.
with the kids in the room.
What?
Can I be on Miranda's playlist or no?
It has to be her Gateway Kids playlist.
Or worship on your playlist. One or the other.
But only worship. I realize that pop music is so much more dirty than like rock and roll. Than
rap.
rap? No.
Yeah.
No. Rap is just
Depends
gross.
on the era.
The depend. All the
And
new
disgusting.
rap is just silly and stupid.
Yeah, it's crap.
And disgusting.
I don't think he took his bite until I started taking my bites, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, cool. We're eating
Yeah, he
this."
does that.
Yeah, that one should
No,
have got
What's the big
completely.
one?
You have
That's a-
this piece right here. Start with that.
Yeah, now there's 2
He
songs
just,
about
he
music.
just puts them in his mouth.
Roxanne. Roxanne. Is that another song about Roxanne being a
She parties all night. All right, since you've already got one low battery, let's wrap up, and then we can hit the save button.
I changed my mind. Everybody,
How many have you had?
What's
the
up?
stop button.
one. She said it tastes like Nutella, so now I want to try it.
Go.
No. It does
baby.
not taste like Nutella.
Oh.
She's just weird.
So,
Tastes like
buddy.
Old Tella. Nutella. Old. It's Nutella, not Nutella.
Nutella.
If you want a little more, go ask Grams to get you a little bit more.
Nutella.
I'm not telling you.
Not telling you what you want. All right, so
Your taste buds.
that's
are
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna end the stream now. Come back in 37 minutes for the next podcast episode. Wherever you're watching right now, the new podcast episode will stream live in about 37 or so minutes.
I thought it was 8:30.
No, 8.
Oh, okay.
8, which means I need to get on and change all this stuff right quick. But, okay, so, listen to the podcast, have a great week, and until next time.
End.
Hit the red button. The red button. Yeah.